Okay, Paul. So yeah, welcome to this developer thing of Inspector Gadget. We have some items on the agenda, so yeah, I will be started with them. So please, if you want to discuss something, put that on the agenda as well. I think we will have some more time today. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to discuss is that last week we did our version 0.35.0 release. This is the release notes that we have for that one. And yeah, maybe we can go quickly over the most important changes. So yeah, we have some additions to the WASM functionality. So we are now able to access the content from BPF maps by using WASM. So yeah, this is important for implementing some of the gadgets, especially trace loop, something that Francis is working on. We got a new deadlock gadget. So it uses props to understand where is a deadlock situation on an application. I think this is quite useful. So yeah, thanks Sami for the implementation on that one. And yeah, we also have a new FD Pass gadget that was done by Alban. And to be honest, I'm not sure about what is this about. So let's check. Okay, so yeah, this is to check when file descriptors are passed using an unit sockets using this mechanism, this CM writes mechanism on the Linux kernel. So yeah, I think this could be useful to debug applications that are using that, like container runtimes and so on. And finally, I want to mention this one. So yeah, I complete change on all image-based gadgets to provide common information. So it means that almost all image gadgets already provide the same information about the process, about the user, and so on. So this is for to standardize what they do. And yeah, so if you are using those gadgets and if you are using the JSON output of those gadgets, please be aware that the JSON output was changed. So you will need to add the unmarshalling logic a little bit to satisfy the new format that we have. Other than that, yeah, we have the general stuff. New fields for some of the gadgets, some refactories around. We also fixed some different bugs on different gadgets and also on the framework itself. We have some improvements on the documentation and we continue to work on having a better testing and continuous integration systems. And we also got like 3 new contributors for this release, what is great. Okay, folks, I don't know if there are any questions about the new release or anything you want to highlight of that one. Okay, not questions. So yeah, I also want to talk about the testing mentorship, the unit testing mentorship that was completed. So we have a blog post describing what it was about and so on. So yeah, basically right now we are able to run unit tests for different gadgets in different kernel versions. So this is very useful to understand if the gadgets are working on those kernel versions. And in case there is any issue, we will be able to detect that very quickly in the CI. So yeah, actually we go to the actions there on GitHub. Let me look for one of them. So if you go there, you can see that here we are running the unit test for different versions there. So we are running like for 6, something like that, different kernel versions there. So yeah, hopefully by having this approach, we'll be able to catch any failures on those kernel versions. Right, Jose, go ahead.
How do you select the kernels when you want to test? When there are major changes in the kernel?
I think we are testing long-term support
Okay.
versions, but To be honest, yeah, we can check this here. What is that? So yeah, I think those are like the most popular versions. I think almost all of them are long-term support, and we are also testing the newest one. So I think all of these are long-term support, and these are just the latest releases of the kernel.
Okay, and the question is the 4.19. I think it will be. I mean, most of gadgets will not work on that one.
Yeah, exactly. We will need to check, but I think this is not only about the gadget, but also about the framework. And this
Yeah.
is a version that we haven't been supported from a lot of time ago. So yeah, I think the lowest version that we are able to support right now for most of the gadgets is this one.
And
Also,
okay, go.
I think this one is out of support right now. So yeah, I think this one is not that. Yeah, December 2024 is the end of life for this one. So I think we are good with that one.
Okay, makes sense. And wait, what was the other question? No, it's fine. It's fine. And how? Yes, how are you filtering for how are we doing this for all the gadgets that doesn't support that specific kernel? I mean, we have in the unit test inside the unit test. So inside the test, we have the logic to detect the kernel version and then skip it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So for instance, a snapshot process that uses the BPF iterators that were introduced in 5.8. So there is something like, yeah, the minimal kernel version that is required by the gadget.
Okay, perfect. Do we have a table with the kernel version for each gadget in the documentation?
I don't think we do. I think we used to have that for
all built in.
Yeah, for the old ones, but I think we don't have that for the new ones requirements. Yeah, there you are. So we have some information for the built-in ones, but we don't have that for the image-based ones. So yeah, probably we should do that. But the issue is that, as you know, there are many distributions that are about porting
Yeah.
features. So this is not like like the last word isn't given by the kernel version that you are running.
That makes sense.
But yeah, we could improve our documentation there, saying what is the minimal kernel version that is
this,
required for each of the gadgets.
This will be, we should describe that this is the normal kernel version without any backporting stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, also because the kernel versions that we are running are taken from the Linux Git repository directly. So if you are using like a standard distribution without any crazy backporting, that should be the kernel version.
Okay.
That will work for that gadget. Yeah, so yeah, let's do that. Let's put a note here. It's here.
Because this test will help us to easily identify the gadgets working on a given kernel.
Yeah. We can remove any restriction and try to run all the gadgets in those kernel versions and see if they are working or not.
And how difficult is to make this running locally?
It's not that difficult. I think, let me check. Yeah, probably we are missing also some documentation. This is the wrong one. So we have a target on this make file here. So you have to define like, and what is that? Yeah. You have to define the kernel version that you want to run in. Let me look for this. Yeah, you need to define this and then run this target. So you can do something like kernel version equals 5.4 and then make this unit, and this is going to do all the work for you. So it's like very simple.
Nice. I think yes, it is already doing all the work we need to create that table. I mean,
yeah,
we
are almost there.
Yeah.
By the way, regarding your question about how to run that, yeah, there you are. So we have
Nice.
this information there. So this is how you can test that locally. See, here we have the kernel version, and then this is the code. That is right. But yeah, this is not this is not using the make target. Well, it's almost the same.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Maya,
you.
you're welcome. Maya, you have a question too?
Yeah, so for the gadget authors, what do they need to do to actually use the framework in their testing file? Do they need to like configure it so that it runs through this, or how does it work if I'm writing a new gadget?
Yeah, they will have to write the unit test.
Okay,
So if you check here, this is one of the gadgets that we have. So this is the code of the gadget, and we have the test for both integration and unit.
okay,
So they will have to create a file that is very similar to this one.
got
So
it.
yeah, this is something that we are missing. We have like a gadget template repository, and we are missing updating that to have like an empty file with all of this. So the user doesn't have to write all of that, but just fill the missing pieces. And yeah, we should create also a issue for that.
That's good. And have we added this to all of the existing image-based gadgets or not yet?
No,
still need
we
to-
are missing a lot of them. I
So
think
that's
only
another
like
to-do, right?
4. Yeah, we will need to create issues for all of that. But yeah.
Do you think that's a good, like, those would be good first issues for people to
Yeah,
have?
they are.
Yes.
I already created some of them,
Oh, good.
but for the
You
integration
label.
ones, or I think, yeah, you can see. Because
Oh.
I want gadgets at least to have either an integration or a unit test,
Yeah,
just to be sure that the gadget is working, but hopefully we could have unit tests for all of them. So yeah, we can create all those issues to get
Well,
contributors on that.
maybe what we can do is post this blog post on Slack and then also say, hey, if you're looking for a good first issue, like, feel free to add these unit tests to some of the gadgets that are missing it, like, sort of,
Yeah,
not here's the blog post, but here's how you can help.
yeah, that's a good idea. But we should create a good first issues before to avoid multiple people working on the same one. So people can comment on them and say, hey, I'm working on this one, so they don't collide on that.
Yeah.
And for the gadget template, do we already have a CI there? Or we are also missing that?
I have no idea. Yeah,
I think we are also missing that. Yes,
there is no like
we should have at least the template, at least the way to run integration and the unit test should be there also.
Yeah, this is very updated. We need to put
Yes.
integration test, unit test, CI, everything of that should be here. If you see the make file is almost only about
Yes, very
building,
simple.
pushing and running. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if we have an issue for that. I think we already have an issue for that.
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe we do. Let. Oh, we have this one. Oh yeah, there you are. Reusable GitHub action test. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can update this one to be more precise on what needs to be done. Okay, folks, so I see there is another topic from Maya, unless there is anything else about the unit test, I would say to move forward with that one.
Sure. I wanted to see if we're at a point here, let me put it here. To update the documentation around the metrics collection for Prometheus, and then also wondering if headless mode for kubectl gadget was ready to go too, because I had seen somewhere that like for the Prometheus, maybe at the top, yeah, this stuff, but are we done with that? I kind of thought that that was addressed a couple, like a release or two ago, but maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, no, that's done. What we are missing is
Oh.
to update this document.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure. I mean, the headless is working, yes, but I'm not sure if it is possible to enable the metrics. There is a way to enable the metrics when you deploy kubectl gadget.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was something missing.
Yeah, you need to change the config map and restart manually
Yes.
Inspektor Gadget. So it is
That part is
possible.
missing.
It's difficult, but yeah.
But I will suggest to not document that. I mean, to do it only when it is user friendly. I mean, this is the final way to do things, because I think, as far as I know, Cassie was already working on that, wasn't he?
I don't remember if
Okay.
we have anybody working on that. I think we have this issue here.
I mean, so,
Actually, there was a PR, I think.
yeah.
Allow configuring. Yeah, I don't remember if this is the PR. Yeah, but we need to check it out. Yeah, I agree with you,
I think
Jose.
this one.
Let's fix the UX and then document that.
I think, yeah, it's this one. Look, the listener, metrics listener, that's what's missing. So
But yeah,
this is the way to enable general, to make Inspector Gadget running in Kubernetes, expose a port so that Prometheus can collect the information. That can be done in a very tricky way right now, but the proper way to do it, that you should do it from the deployment when you run kubectl gadget deploy, and in that moment enable the metrics. That part is missing.
but
So
the PR is ready, or it needs to be reviewed.
I think just miss. I don't know if it is just only missing reviews.
Yeah, cool. Well, we can prioritize that. I guess all that to say, like, community members. Like we went to KubeCon and open telemetry, people are really excited about it. So if we can make sure that UX is good to go, that's good. It seems like it's like people have been working on it, so that's great.
Yeah, I can review it today.
Thanks. And then you're saying then we can update the documentation once this is good to go.
Yeah, then I can check if now everything is in place. Mauro, do you put the link to the PR in the yes?
Yeah, it is there. Yeah, I think after that we should be able to have this one documented.
Cool.
Yeah. Let me see how this is done here. Oh yeah, this is using a real gadget. Yeah, that would be great to have this. And maybe why not to send also this with Grafana later on, because as you know, this is not so easy to get here.
Definitely.
So maybe we can also integrate that with Grafana. And yeah, there was something to explore. I think in the latest release from Prometheus, this is possible to have native histograms plot there in Prometheus. So maybe we also want to explore that. Could be also nice to have that.
You told me, you showed me that on KubeCon, right? I don't remember.
They made a release on a conference, on a talk there live. So
right. Now I remember.
yeah, we can also explore that. So let me put all of this here. Okay, yeah, that's good. I think if we are able to improve that documentation, that would be great. Okay, folks, what else do we have? We still have something like 5 minutes left in case we want to discuss more things.
Nush, do you want to introduce yourself? I don't know if I'm not sure if you've been on a call before. I've been in and out, so maybe you already have.
Yeah, I joined like the previous. I didn't remember the exact date, but yeah, I joined like web before. Sorry for this, but yeah,
Awesome.
um, yeah. Actually, I'm currently doing as a data engineer at Optum, and I recently made my first contribution to Inspector Gadget by adding the CI, and now I'm working on unit test for FS Notify Gadget. We'll see how it goes, and yeah, that's pretty much.
Oh, that's awesome. That's what we were just talking about, right? In terms of the new unit testing framework.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I'm working on the FS Notify Gadget.
Cool. Do you all use the project at Optum, or this
No.
is more just for your like personal
No,
thought?
no, it's a personal exploration. That's it. Like we don't use any internal, but I recently observed all this Fluent bit and other things are using iNotify, but I'm not sure like those logs exporter will use any gadgets for inspecting those iNotify events. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, that could be a potential opportunity for us to partner maybe with them. That's cool.
Yeah, Fluent D and Fluent bit. I'm not sure of the other um, like use cases of iNotify, but I recently came across that one. I too don't have much knowledge about these things. I'm recently exploring. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And how has been the experience working with the
Unit test.
project? No, in general with the project, do you found any difficulty trying to build things locally, to try to create the documentation has been good enough for you to
Yeah.
start developing?
Personally, like I didn't try the Inspector Gadget tool by itself, but I was just looking into gadgets and I was wondering to help to convert any new gadget, like let's say top NFS top, like getting all the NFS clients or data of the NFS being exported in the Kubernetes cluster. But yeah, like I didn't personally use the Inspector Gadget tool itself, but the documentation is very good for like creating a new gadget and all.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to explore, and I didn't even build locally. I was just using the test subsection of the CI part, inspector gadget.yaml, and using it as my unit test runner. I didn't
Okay.
set it up. Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Please let us know if you need anything. We are always on Isla and
Mm.
willing to help.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, folks, so I think we are just on time. So yeah, if there is no any last minute thing, I think we can call it.
Yep.
Okay, folks, yeah, it
Thank you.
was so nice. Thank you, folks, and see you again. Bye bye.
Ciao. Bye bye. Take care.